Hello, thank you so much for the opportunity to talk about determinants of mental health. Now, before we get to the determinants, let's try to understand what is mental health. Mental health is a state of mental well-being that enables people to cope with the stresses of everyday life, that enables people to learn well, that enables people to work well, and that enables people to contribute positively to their community. Mental health is a very important part of our health, and it enables us to make better choices as well as build relationships with other people. Now, mental health, it's not just the absence of mental disorders. Mental health, it means that the wholesome, that is the psychological well-being and as well as the emotional well-being. Now, what do we mean when we say determinants of mental health? There are, there are various factors or determinants that influence or undermines our mental health. For example, the social factors. The social factors are these are the social and economic factors that influences the mental health of populations. For example, poverty, there is unemployment, there is income and things like that. There are also biological factors. For example, genetics. There's the genetics, yes, genetics, and as well as psychological factors. For example, the emotional, the thoughts, and things like that. Now, the social factors encompasses few domains. There is the demographic, there is that includes age or sex. There is the economic, that includes the income or unemployment or employment. There is also the neighborhood that shows where we live. That is the housing, sanitation, water. There is also environmental domain that includes the things that surround us. For example, natural disasters that may that may come as a result of climate change, as well as wars around us and migration. So finally, there is also the cultural domain of the social factors that includes our culture, the culture of where we live in, our families, and our education. So exposure to unfavorable socio-economic or environmental circumstances, for example, poverty, violence, and climate change or natural disasters may increase our risks of developing or experiencing mental health conditions and thereby undermining our mental health. Also, individual psychological and biological factors such as, remember what I said about emotional skills, genetics can also make people vulnerable to mental health problems. For example, if a pregnant mother uses alcohol, there is the extreme use of alcohol in a pregnant mother. This may interfere with the development of the brain in the fetus, and thereby increasing the risk of the fetus to develop mental health conditions in future. So therefore, these factors are there, and these are determinants of our mental health, and they are like that.